Hey guys, what is going on? I'm back with another video and I'm gonna finish eating my cookie real quick. So hope you guys don't mind. I went to Walmart. Pick these up. And not a huge fan of these because these are the ones have a little icing on it. Not a huge fan of them. My wife likes them. So she gets them. I had no choice but to eat a few of them. Um, Funny because a few minutes ago I was talking to her on the phone and I showed her that I actually broke the seal to eat the first cookie out of there. So if I die, we know why. But I don't know how to fly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's click that button or watch it. When I hit that, I always leave it on the stop button. Recording tip, don't do that. Anyways, today, I want to talk about something kind of interesting. I've been doing YouTube for probably about 5 years. Getting serious this year and last year. Last year I was at the most serious. And this year I'm super serious about it. Uploading a video pretty much every single day. Sometimes more than one. I was getting crazy there for a while. Putting 2 videos a day. That's a little much. So today I want to tell you 5 tips that you can do. Or I'm probably going to tell you more, but I'll say 5 tips. 5 tips to kind of help with your YouTube experience. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of people see everybody making money on YouTube. Seal this up. And I think that they immediately think, hey, I can do that. I can make a lot of money. And I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm the person that's seen that as well and said, hey, I love to talk. I love to talk about random stuff. I would love to do something like that. I would love to get paid to talk to a camera. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. I think a lot of people think that. So I'm not a guy. I'm not making any money whatsoever on this right now. It's basically for fun. It's something that I hope kind of builds to something to where I can do more, get better equipment and do gaming on the computer, gaming on, consoles. I would love to get to that point to where my personality kind of outshines everything about the channel. And I think that I could get to that point to where I could, stop doing my full-time job and actually do this for a living and put a lot into it. Because if that was the case, it would be so much more quality added to the videos. But right now I have so little time to do what I have. I have a child that's going to be born next year, in the middle of early in May. It's gonna be the baby's gonna be coming, so a lot of things is gonna happen. But what I want to tell you guys is one of the first tips that I'm going to tell you is that being a YouTuber is the first thing you need to do is get comfortable getting in front of the camera. You can be comfortable talking to yourself. You need to be comfortable saying things, writing stuff. I guess I'm gonna like really get crazy with the tips. So let's be steady with one tip first before I move on. I started to talk about something else. Anyway, the first thing you need to do, like I said, is get your confidence with talking to a camera. If you're talking and being nervous talking to a camera, if your voice is kind of low and it's not coming across on the camera, you need to practice that. You need to record some videos, even if they're not the greatest. Record the videos, kind of rewatch them and see like, okay, is my audio good? Can you hear me? Am I talking loud enough and things like that? That's what you need to talk about or think about. If you mess up and you look kind of awkward, it's fine. As long as you get your point across and you're talking in a normal pace, it's kind of cool. Upload the videos, see if you're going to get any views. Don't be surprised you don't get any views for a long time. Like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years, a little bit more maybe. But really, like I said, over the years, I've gotten more serious and serious, putting more content out there. I have nearly I think almost 600 videos, probably close to 700 videos now. And really, I'm not making any money whatsoever. Then again, I didn't really learn about the monetization for close to 3 or 4 years. So I only have had monetization of my videos for probably close to 2 years, something like that. So not really having a full base of advertising, and a lot of that's changing on Amazon too. So for the better too, because it's just a lot of things that will help you do your YouTube channel just right there on YouTube. Um, so the first tip, like I said, get yourself comfortable with talking to the camera, um, and really just being comfortable getting your words together, being able to speak clearly, and being able to talk slowly in a manner to where it's going to come across on the camera that or laptop, phone, whatever. Um, Learn how to get, basically the first tip is basically to talk clearly and to be able to have a decent video thing, because that kind of put together is the first tip. Because if you're doing this, if you're holding the phone and you're shooting at you and you're recording and you're just doing this going, yeah, today I see the movie. You got to learn how to, like I said, you got to learn how to do it. So you got to be like steady with the camera. I have to do this on my phone because it comes out funky if I do this. It'll be like the black bars on the side. So if you do it like this, it records it like that. So you can just upload it right there. So that's another tip, a little small tip in there. But yeah, that's what you need to do. Talk clearly, make sure the video is in good order. Make sure it's okay, like that. Number 2 tip I'm gonna tell you is a big tip that I kind of just learned this year, and I don't know why I never thought about it, was make notes. Here is my notes right here. I know my handwriting is a mess, but here is songs you should hear. Number 5. You probably thought I was going to cuss there, didn't you? 5 songs you should hear. 5. Here's 5 songs you should hear. Number 6. I did not do them back to back. Just because I had scrap paper and I put this on this, and then later on I added this to this last night. So that's another great tip, is be prepared for your videos. Know what you're going to record before you sit down, stand up, as you're walking into a store, if you're doing something, if you're doing like a shopping video and you want to do stuff like that. Be prepared to know what you're going to talk about. You don't want to get ready to record and you don't know what to talk about. You want to be prepared. You want to have notes. If it's something where you're vlogging, then yeah, maybe, be comfortable, but kind of know what you're going to talk about. You have to know what you're going to talk about when you start a video. If you start a video and you're kind of just winging it, sometimes it comes across, and I know I have some of these videos out there on YouTube that when I vlog, I kind of do the same thing where I kind of don't like the vlog because I know I'm not good at it. I'm still working on doing that and being able to kind of, with vlogging, you just kind of be honest with yourself, baby. Baby. I don't know what I'm saying. With vlogging, you kind of just got to be honest and to speak your mind, whatever's on your mind, because that's what's going to come across as a better thing, because you're being real, you're being yourself, and you're not being fake. You're not going, hey, today, boys, we're going to go to the circus. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But yeah, keep notes if you're going to be at home recording, or if you have a space that you're recording with a friend. You need to have notes. Even as like bullet points or something to talk about, you need to have that. But also have subjects. If you're going to have a video that maybe you need to know at least the first starting point to start talking, ranting. Like if you're good at talking and you know how to talk about something, that's great. But you got to know what you're going to talk about. So you at least got to write down, like, today I'm going to talk about why chairs suck. Today I'm going to talk about why Hulk Hogan is the greatest wrestler in the world. Today I'm going to talk about why Lord of the Rings is a great franchise. Things like that. You want to have a subject ready to talk about. So that's one thing. Be prepared. Number 3 is going to be that, once you're comfortable with the camera, you're prepared. Now the next step is my quality of my videos the best? What can I do to improve it? Because the content and the quality of your video is a big deal. That's one thing you need to worry about, is getting that up to par. Also, with that, quality and consistency is another big deal. Consistency to me means that you are uploading a video on a normal basis, or you have certain days where you're uploading a video. Um, so with tip number 3, it would definitely be, is to, what kind of camera do I have? Am I using my phone? Is it HD quality? Then you're good. You're awesome. Is your phone good? Is it giving out great video? Is it okay? Are you fix are you This is one of the things too, is when you use your phone, make sure you're at a good distance away from your face. You're not like up close, like you just get your nose and eyes in it or something, some weird kind of thing like that. Don't ask me. I've seen videos like that. It's stupid. You don't want to watch people like that. Try and get it to where you're like here, at least your face and like this half, because this is where all my videos probably is. You see this half. You don't see my belly. You don't see my legs for the most part. Um, I mean, I could be pantsless right now. You would never know. Anyways. But yeah, just do that. That's cool, and that's good. But if you have a computer, if you have a desktop computer, and you have a crappy webcam that you paid like $30 for at a flea market, it's probably not going to cut it. For a while, it'll work, and you can get content out there. You may be able to get an audience from it. There are people that the content is so good that it doesn't matter. But there's also a restraint that you may get a couple hundred subscribers, but at a certain point you may reach your limit because some people aren't going to want to watch your video because of the quality of your thing. Laptops are very extremely cheap now. You can get some for $300 that are, and you may say that's a lot of money, but for the amount of money, if you were to save your money and get a laptop right now that I'm on, this isn't actually an Acer laptop that I'm on right now, very inexpensive computer. And you can get it, pretty reasonable from, probably to a couple hundred to 300, and this one has a camera. That's pretty decent. It seems really grainy, but I think because it's picking up all the pixels and stuff, picking up all the pixels. You know what I mean? It's pixelating everything to make it more clearer when it actually emits it into a video for people to watch. So look into that. And also, like I said, consistency is you want to put at least one video out a week. You want to try and put it out on the same day, because that's kind of a consistency thing. At least putting out one video a week. Now, even if you're not putting out a video a week on the same day, you're putting out a video a week. So let's say one week you put it out on Monday, the next week you put it out on Tuesday. It probably will be okay. As long as you're being somewhat consistent that every week you're putting a video out. If you're active on Twitter, that's another way to kind of let people know, hey, I'm planning on recording the video on Tuesday. That's when the videos go up. I normally plan to put them up on Monday because of my day off from work. You could say something like that. But kind of be consistent with it. Pick a day, upload on that day when you first start. And the trash people here. It's going to be really loud out there. Probably won't be able to hear it on the video, but anyways. But yeah. So number 4, like I said, we're getting down to the nitty gritty to talk about, and we're kind of as you notice, the topics I'm getting to is kind of a escalating thing. But another one that I would say is number 4, in something that maybe I should have put at number 3. It probably honestly needs to be number 3, and number 3 needs to be at 4. But I'll just give you another tip, is that what's behind me. One of the biggest tips that I will tell you is that it's so annoying to watch people and they have like a messy bedroom behind them, or there's just a bunch of junk behind you, and it's kind of, I'm not going to say I don't want to watch people like that, but to me it's kind of annoying. And I notice, like you notice if you go to these people's channels that are kind of like that, how many subscribers they have, and you kind of notice that may be why. It's their background. So I'm not saying everyone has to have a green screen, but pick a place to record that looks okay. Like right now behind me, you see, anyway, you see a vacuum, but it's basically covered by me. With the back turned, you don't really see it. You see the handle, that's it. There's a Christmas tree right here, barely peeking into the thing, but it's not that bad. It's not poking out. There's nothing back here. It's all white back here. There's a door back here. You can't really see, but there's a door back there. It looks kind of nice behind me. It doesn't really, look messy or congested or anything. There's something poking out over here. Well, that's the chair. I'm talking about the white box over there that's poking out from the computer table in the corner. But that doesn't really like seem messy or anything. I don't know. It must be the trash truck. They're making like it sounds like the freaking fire truck or something. Anyways, um, hold on a second. Hate to get up, but this is annoying. Okay, it's a trash truck. Okay. All right, there we go. We're back. Yeah, it's a trash truck. And see, this is the thing too. If you have to get up during a video, it's fine, and you can edit out if you want to. But for me, I don't edit out videos. I really would suggest though, if you do things like that, like I got up and whatever, to edit it out because it's better and it looks better on you. But to me, I just don't want to take the time to edit, and that probably comes across as bad to people because like, oh, he only want to take the time to edit. Why should I take the time to watch his videos? Well, I mean, it is what it is, and if you're honest with people, I don't see a problem with it. And I'm not gone for a super long time. I was talking while I was walking over there anyway. So, um, but yeah, the background is something, if you want to get something, what I really want to do is get something to put behind me and put like drape a sheet or something over it to where it looks kind of nice and it's crisp. There is something on Amazon you could buy. It's like a photography background thing. And I would just get like a plain color to put behind me so it would look nicer, and get some lamps to put in front of me here behind this. There would be lamps to kind of shine light on me to make it look better, kind of more like a studio. The problem is I live in an apartment complex. It's kind of hard to like put the stuff away, drag it back out. So I kind of just try and find a good place to sit. There's a couple places. I've been sitting on the couch a lot lately, recording stuff because actually there's light. But sometimes you'll see like my blanket in the corner or things like that that I keep on the couch to kind of chill out and chillax, every once in a while. All the time, I guess, since it's kind of cold outside. I live in Indiana, so there you go. But yeah, background is a very, very key thing. Number 5. Once you get all those things into place, what you really need to do is think of a schedule. That is one of the things. Second part, I guess all my things kind of had two parts to them. And this part is more consistency, a schedule, and also a good series. And what I talk about that is, what are you going to be talking about? And I guess that kind of goes under the topic thing of having to know what you're going to talk about. And if you notice, I'm not talking about finding your content. You should know what you're going to talk about. If you're starting a YouTube channel, you kind of probably know what you're going to be talking about. If you haven't figured that out yet, like me, I talk about a lot of different stuff. That may be a problem with me trying to find my audience, but you'll find out what you want to talk about. Like me, I'm kind of a media person. I like to talk about music, movies, pro wrestling, and stuff like that, which is kind of mixed together a little bit. And I also like to review food and different other things and review this. That's really messy. I hope that's a garbage truck because I don't know what the hell's out there. Anyways, I'm going to hurry up with this video. But anyways, get a schedule going. Find out what series you want to make a thing. And I really do think that that's one of the key things that no one really talks about is that you need to find a series to make your own. I have something called Alpha Music. I have things called 5 Songs You Should Hear. I used to have something called 14 Bands. It's something I think that you need to have in order to succeed with YouTube is to have something that you continually do that people come back to over and over again. That's something key that I think you need to have. So with all that said, and also the schedule is, when does that video come out? It has to be consistent, like every Wednesday I put out blah, blah, blah. A good example with me is that I finally sat down and came up with a schedule. I tried to stick with it. The holidays kind of got everything jacked up for me, but mainly I came up with a schedule that Monday through Wednesday is kind of potluck. Like mostly there'll be movie reviews probably, and then kind of some random stuff Monday through Wednesday. That's my just random day, random 3 days. Thursday, Friday I talk about pro wrestling. Saturday and Sunday I focus on music. I don't really have days set on movies because movies aren't something that I get to watch all the time. I do have a family. I do work. So sometimes I don't get a chance to, watch what I want to watch and do things. So those are kind of on a as I watch basis. And also review this. I eat all the time. So those come pretty easy. I have so many on my phone that I still haven't reviewed everything that I've written down. I don't know if I will. I may just start over. I think I actually might have just deleted the whole thing. Start over. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Leave your comments down below if there's any more tips that you would give a new YouTuber out there. Another one is don't buy subscribers or join any website that trades subscribers for subscribers. It's not a good idea. Trust me. This channel right here, I went to a website where if you subscribe, they subscribe back to you, something like that. It's not a good thing to do because you get people who are just subscribed to your channel for no reason. I wish I could actually unsubscribe them myself. But really, I don't know who watches my videos. I don't know where the views come from. For the most part, I think I get a lot of non-subscribers watching my videos. So also just a small little tip to end the video is always make sure you mention at the beginning of your videos also to make sure they subscribe to get more content if you end up enjoying the video. I think it's cool that you bring it up at the beginning and the end. Very, very cool. And also YouTube is actually working on new stuff. I did try the YouTube beta um, last night. Really, really cool. I like what they're doing with it. I think they're doing a great job. I think all the crap YouTube has gotten over the past few years, I think they might actually be getting it right. But you never know. They're probably going to turn around and do something wrong here by the time the beta actually comes out. So they'll probably screw something up. And because that seems to be what YouTube does. They try and really do their best. I give kudos to YouTube for trying to make this a better platform, but they always seem to do one thing that kind of makes everybody mad about YouTube. But everything seems to be going really smoothly, and people are starting to get ads back. They're starting to get to the point where they're able to kind of tell people, okay, well, you can say this and this and this and get away with it, but you can't do this and this because our advertisers don't want that. That's kind of cool. So if you're getting into YouTube for the first time and you want to know some tips to kind of get yourself going, this was something to hopefully get you there. Like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make any money right now. Barely any money on ads. Like, I don't think I've hit $10 yet. And I don't know what the payout is amount. So I'm pretty sure it's like 20, 25, maybe even 100. I don't really know. But I haven't reached that yet. So I'm going to keep on doing it. And hopefully you will start doing it as well if that's the point of you watching this video. Leave comments down below if you have more tips you should give to somebody starting a YouTube channel. Another one too is don't think you have to have everything everybody else has when you first start out. Get yourself a following. Monetization is kind of a thing where I kind of don't know about. A lot of people tell you don't even worry about monetization at first, but I don't think there's anything hurting it. Just don't worry about it. Just if you want to, then whatever. I know there's a lot of mobile phone videos I put out that I don't even have monetization on. So don't worry about getting monetized at first, because I think the better thing is to get a following, and then after that, then you can monetize your videos, and then people won't care because they'll be hooked on to you and they want to see what you do and what you continue to do because they like the content that you're providing. So they will watch your ads, or even if they skip them, then whatever. But you can put the ads on there, and they're not going to be super annoyed and not watch the video. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. This will go up, I don't know, whenever time. This is really not for the subscribers. It's really for something to try and get people to kind of click on and kind of get to know me. So if you enjoyed this kind of video, I don't do these kind of videos very often. I do a lot of the other ones I talked about before: movies, music, pro wrestling, and other random reviews and current event kind of talking and things like that. So this is kind of an off video for me, but this will probably go up on one of the random days that I put up random videos, and there'll probably be some other video go up for the normal subscribers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys will come back, subscribe, and check out my other videos in the future if you like any of the kind of things I just talked about. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and also if you're starting a new channel, let me know what your channel about. Maybe I can do a shout out for you, and vice versa. And we'll get this thing started together, okay? Anyways, keep rocking, and hope you have fun creating a new YouTube channel, or just seeing what kind of tips I had for a new YouTuber creating a channel. Later.